tarot readings and Q&A. Give me 1 second. But we should be back and we should be good. How's everybody doing? I'm finally live after like 10 days. I don't know, it's been a long time. But that doesn't mean that I've had days off. I have not. I'm just working off screen. Alright. So while we wait for people to come in, wait for my moderator to come in and post the prices, let's do a love reading for y'all. Okay, so this is for anybody who comes across this video at any time. Readings are everlasting, you guys, so it's really about when you actually saw it. So whether you come in while I'm live right now, this is for you. If you see my video later and you happen to get to this point, might as well stay along to see if anything resonates, alright? So let's do a love reading. So Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides, please come into this YouTube live stream. Hi. And we're going to do a love reading while we wait for people to come in. Hey, I'm just going to call you Mari. Alright, what is coming in for the collective? Challenges. Yeah. There are challenges in this relationship, but let's see what cards come out next, because it really depends on what card comes out next, on how I would want to view that card. I am a psychic intuitive tarot reader, you guys. So I see and speak to spirit, ghosts, all of that. So stay tuned, because I am going to do a couple of free yes or no questions for people. So stick around, see if you get chosen. Right now we're just doing a quick collective, so there's 10 people in here. Let's see what is coming in love for you. This feels like you guys are dealing with somebody. So these are not for my singles. Hi guys. Hi guys. I'm waiting for my moderators to come in. Hey Emily. Hey Axel, Michael, Mari, Edward. Yeah. Okay, so there are some challenges with your relationship right now. Usually the Six of Wands does end up as a victory, but while it's happening, it's not a victory yet. So if you are dating somebody, appreciate it. If you are dating somebody but having some hurdles, stay and pay attention. It looks like this person is highly disappointing you. You keep giving your love, you keep filling their cup, and you are not... Actually, I feel like you guys could be on again, off again. This could be an ex, but it's definitely somebody that you would call your person. That's the first person who would come to your mind, okay, guys? So it feels like, because it's almost like a blessing in disguise, a silver lining. Hello, Real. Are you serious? Okay, I'll have to figure something out. Can you just post, just write it down, like what my prices are? Okay, so this relationship made you have to look inward, okay? Because it's either on the outs right now, or you're going through a battle, all right? It does show that once you realize that this person, after giving them chance after chance after chance, that they just are not it sounds horrible, but like they must not be that into you. That's my moderator. Be nice to my moderator. Alright, so it shows the 8 of Wands to the Temperance, which means you really had to go within yourself. You had to be the hermit. Thank you, Serenity. Can we please keep it professional, guys? Alright. So, because you were so torn about this relationship, you weren't being treated the same way, you were investing way more than them. Oh, my hair? Thank you. And so you had to take yourself out of it for a while, and you had to heal, okay? You had to figure out what is hurting you in this relationship. If you have the mentality of, I guess I'm not good enough, that is not the truth. That is what society wants people to believe, and it's what your partner wants you to believe. You are good enough, okay? And you absolutely will get through this. And they're saying it's like there was a calm before the storm, and then the storm just hit. It triggered something within your relationship to kind of come unglued, and now you kind of don't know where this relationship stands. Okay? Oh, I just got your payment, Real. You'll be the first one in line. You guys, if you want a reading, please post on here so we can tell you my prices. For some reason, he's unable to... I'll try to make one really quick. Or if you could do that, go into the text, Andrew. And then you just have to click on it, and you could... I don't know why you have to delete that. Nobody else does. So weird. No, I don't need no creepery, dude. Like, foolery, creepery. Stay out of my channel. Keep it 100. Keep it business. This is like, I like to have fun with my viewers, but that is not considered appropriate behavior. How's everybody doing, guys? Let's pull 2 more cards. Yeah, it really looks like you know that you should walk away. You've already done so much work within yourself that you could finally see outside of the bubble that you are headed in a different direction than the other person. Alright, so honestly, it shows courage for you to reject this. Thank you, honey. It shows courage. Thank you so much. It shows courage that you are willing to walk away even though you are heavily invested in this person. But you finally were like, oh my God, I never knew that, like, how much I love myself. The fact that things weren't going well in the relationship and there were red flags that I was ignoring or justifying, right? We do that. We ignore or we justify, we excuse it. He must be this, she must be that. No. Nope, nope, nope. I feel like this person... Okay, here's like a really good, very professional quote of a professional in this area. That... And I just lost it that fast. I also have cognitive issues. Sorry, guys. Hold on. What was I about to say? I could find the quote. Oh, let's say you're a girl I'm talking to. Let's just say you're a girl or a guy. Take it how it resonates. Turn it around to make sense. Okay, so if I was to tell you that if your man was just as invested in you that you are with him, he would be incapable of the behavior of cheating or lying or manipulation, betrayal, whatever. All right? They would literally be incapable of it. So that's why you got to step away and start filling your own cup, making you have self love. And once you do that, you're going to feel so hydrated spiritually, and you're going to want what's best for you, the best thing possible. So then when you look at that person that you idolized for so long, that you stayed for so long, you're going to see them and it will almost repel you. All right? If you have done the work, that person will not be as interesting as a partner as you once thought. All right? Because they come in, a lot of narcissists do this, but they come in and they try to figure out what inside of you is broken. They then go, okay, perfect. I know how to deal with that. They put on a mask. They make you feel heard, seen, listened to. And then when things move along and they're not getting what they want from you, you're done. To them, you are nothing to them. Okay? So just remember that. If they were just as invested in you as you are to them, they would be incapable of hurting you. Hey, Real, did you send me your question? We will go ahead and start with paid readings, guys. If you stick around and let me know if you would like a pendulum, I will pick a couple of people to do free. If you want an actual reading, all of the information is right there. Real posted it. Okay, perfect. So it's gonna freeze real quick. Nobody go anywhere. It's because I'm filming on my phone and I have to go read Real's question. Real, can you please talk with the chat? Ask everybody to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do that kind of stuff, please. Okay, so that was a really quick question, so that didn't take me long. So let's call in spirit. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into tonight's YouTube readings, whether they are paid for or I choose them for a free pendulum. First up is Real. And, well, you know, I'm going to call you Andrew, only because that's what my spirit guide knows you as. So, okay, so are you working at the same place again, but at a different location? And how far is her location? This is super bright, guys. I gotta turn it down. There, I like it like that. Okay, that's what I thought. Around an hour. Yeah, you did. Okay, so you went back to. It's a good job. I would do it if I. Like, that would be somewhere I would work, you know? So I'm not going to say where it is, of course. Okay, so you want to know. Let me look one more time. Give me a second, guys. Are you already working at a location by you, or is this brand new and you get to decide? You guys, a question like this is $20. You get 10 minutes of details. So sit back, watch his reading, see if you like me and the way I do things. I am a little different, a little peculiar, but great. Okay, Andrew, I'm going to start your time. Just let me know. Have you already started, or you have to decide where you're going to go? Now, and are you asking this about your, like, we're focusing on you and your mental health and all of that, or are we seeing what she wants? Because of course she wants you there. I already locked in the position, but I can withdraw it. Okay, where's the position, buddy? Is the position at a different place and you can withdraw it and go to back to where you used to work? I already locked in the position at her location. Okay, so I think that, I mean, immediately, so we started at 16, okay? So immediately speaking, Lee is coming forward and being like, I want him to work with me. But I don't see that as being the best thing for you. So let me see how the reading goes. All right. Jeremiah, Samantha, should Andrew work at Lee's location, which is an hour away from him, so that they can see each other more often? Or would he be best by finding somewhere close to home that he could just easily get to? What would be best for Andrew in the end? Okay. Okay. It definitely shows, like, she wants you there because she likes flirting with you and she likes having you there. She feels safe around you. But on the other side, I got the Ace of Wands, which means you're starting a new job. This is what that could be. Usually it's a new passionate beginning. But it's also about our goals and like starting things new. So this would be starting back up at your old job at her location. But the two cards that are coming out, this must be your energy. It's like there's part of you that wants to, but there's part of you that doesn't. Okay? It feels like it feels like you almost think if you end up working with her, things might go south. There's some sort of like underlining, other than the 1 hour drive there and back, which I think is ridiculous if you're gonna work 4 hours. I don't know if they have longer. It's about me mostly, because, right, I'm unsure about her. Exactly. I would do it before a short period of time. Thank you, Divine. Broken beautifully. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so, but it shows that you're trying to protect yourself. I think like, my honest gut feeling, and I'm going to continue to do your reading, but I really think it's a bad idea. I do. I think that it's better for you to start closer to home, and then as your relationship progresses and you start to feel like this is going to go on for, forever. We always want to think of our person as somebody we're going to be with long term. Okay? Thank you. Alright, but it feels like you also are holding on to her because it does benefit you to work with her, right? You get to see her, you get to see the smile that goes on her face, and I feel like your heart is like, I'm gonna work with her. I want her to feel good about me. I want her to see the investment that I'm making, that I'm driving there an hour and an hour back. But guess what? You've already proven yourself. You don't need to do that again. So let's pull some more cards. This definitely is like, okay, I'm starting the job again, but I'm in protection mode and I'm holding on to, you know, me and being grounded, alright? So, if he was to work with her immediately, what is the outcome? Give me, what I'm going to do is ask for 5 cards on each side. Okay, so on the right side, if he should work with Lee, tell me why. And if he should work separate, tell me why. I want 5 cards on the right for working with Lee, 5 cards on the left for working somewhere closer to home. Let's do her side first. Yeah, I really feel like it would cause issues. Like, I know you want to believe, like, oh, we'll get to see each other every day, but I do think that you're very, analytical and you think about this. Yeah, it's not the right move, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I want to tell you, yes, yes, go be together. I want to say yes. I feel like it's just a little premature. You can always transfer, correct? I feel like it's just a little premature for where you guys are at right now. You don't want things to become unglued. And I mean that by, I know she doesn't show her emotions, but inside, things fester in her. Okay? Alright, yeah. Yeah, no. No, 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 no. Alright, give me, I guess we're getting 4 cards. Give me 4 on the left. If he should work separate from Lee for a little while, a couple months, and see how things go. And then maybe transfer later. Alright, a bunch of cards just came out, so let's see. Yeah, you're really overthinking this, right? This is something that you want to make the right decision on. So here's what would happen if you worked with her at your old location. So the 6 of Cups represents your old location. Alright? But this is what's gonna happen. Over time. Not immediately. In the beginning, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's so great. He's here with me. He could swing by and pick me up if we do the same. That would be my only question to you. Is, are you planning to have the same shifts? If so, I might be able to be like, okay, that makes sense. If you're gonna work the same shifts, if this is gonna lead you to be able to spend more time with her in person, I'm very big on not just texting, not just FaceTiming, but actually spending time in person. So I would need to know from you that. So let me know. Okay, because it shows the 6 of Swords, that you guys are getting over the past and you're moving on, creating boundaries, and it just shows that conflict might occur, emotions, like I was trying to say, she doesn't have very many emotions. She has an enormous amount of emotions. She just doesn't like anybody to know what they are, okay? But if there's any kind of jealousy, if there's any of that is going to go in your direction, I don't think you should work with her right now. But why aren't you writing me? Where are you at? We have 1 minute. I need you to answer me back. I keep asking you questions. I'm like, where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm just going to continue your reading in case maybe you took a phone call or something. Okay, so if you work somewhere closer to home, we have the Star. We have the 8 of Swords. The everything is fine 10 of Swords. and then we have the Justice. Okay? So how I'm looking at this is you need to weigh out the good and the bad. It feels like, yes, she's the one. This is your love. So, like, at the end of the day, this is what I would have liked to see. And it's only because of timing. No, I don't see anything, Andrew. Nothing. Oh my god. What happened? Okay. I'm so sorry. Okay. So, hold on. That's so weird. Yeah, I just don't feel emotionally nourished with her right now. Yes. See, I'm second guessing and I'm falling out of love with this girl. Hey, at least you're being fucking honest. What it would be the same shift. Yeah, it would be the same shift. Answer what? I'm so sorry. Okay, I must have touched the screen or something. Okay, it would be the same shift. That is my only reason why I would, like, because I'm really like this, but I might lean over to the here if that's what's gonna go on. If so, am I seeing your? Yeah, I'm at the bottom. The last thing you wrote me was question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Is that true? Yeah, you're stuck. So if I only saw these two cards, I'd be like, yes, do it. All right, but because these two cards are in the reading, she really wants you there. I'm not saying don't do it because she wants you there. It's let's wait until we're really, really, really good, and then I'll come work there. I'll make the sacrifice. Because at that time, you will want to invest more time being around her in person. So right now, Spirit is saying, wrong idea. Go somewhere very close to home. Because there are two people, and yes, I do believe the man should be the pursuer, but it's also been like a year and a half. So when you're in a relationship for that long, she should be able to get herself to and from work, okay? Yeah, I just see you overthinking this, okay? And being like very hesitant, going back and forth, like, yeah, I'll just work with her for a few months, see how it is, and then I'll go. It's a lot less simple than that. It's a lot more simple if you choose the other way. I'm gonna go to the closest by my house. So if it's like 10-15 minutes instead of an hour, that I'm telling you that's what you should do. And then this was the last card that came up, the Four of Swords, which means you need a break. This is going to help your relationship in the end. She's not going to be happy. It is going to be a little bit of an issue, but she will get over it. Okay? She will get over it. But this is what's going to happen if you go there prematurely. You will feel stuck and you will end the relationship. Oh, Real, can you repost the prices, honey? So yeah, don't do it. Don't put that investment into the relationship because you already did and then you guys broke up. So now it's like you need to see what she can bring to the relationship. And I just think that it's too soon to go working with her again. Because when she's too close to you, that's when she buttons up and isn't as emotional, doesn't tell you enough. Alright? Yeah, does anybody else before I get off have any questions? And if there's anybody who wants a free pendulum, say, like, write in the chat right now and say me, I will be picking 2 people. It doesn't matter who, it's gonna be random. So if you're in here right now and you want a free yes or no pendulum swing instead of paying the $3, put me, okay? Hey, Andrew, is that your only question, honey? Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna pick who subscribed to me, who liked and shared me. That's all I ask, guys. Subscribe. I do a ton of dating videos. We do lives here. We do question and answer. I do private readings. You know, this is a paid readings, but sometimes I will do free pendulums. Okay, so in order to get picked, you have to put your question in a yes or no. Okay, Real, send the payment and me the question. I'm going to go ahead and pick one person real quick to give a free one too. So let me know when you send it all and you'll be next. We're just going to do this as like a little break. Okay, I believe you divinely. I believe you. So please, please, please spread my channel around, guys. If you know people that like zodiac readings, question and answer. I am a psychic, intuitive tarot reader. Okay, so I see and speak to spirit. I was born this way. So just help me grow my channel. I've been doing this for 7 long years. And I really should be way up there. And for some reason, I'm not. So, but I'm telling you, one day you will see me up there. So you might as well make friends with me. Oh, thank you, divinely. Oh yeah, this is what I eat, breathe, and bleed. Okay, divinely broken. It is a yes or no question. If you can follow that directions, post a question. It's going to be a pendulum, which means it can only answer yes or no. I cannot answer mau. What is coming to me in this month, October, in English, please, for me? That is a $20 question, honey. Getting your message out. Okay, if you want the free yes or no, I gotta do it quickly because Real has sent in his stuff, okay? So just do a yes or no. Honestly, they have rules divinely. Yeah, I have to actually hide that. I can't do question or answers on that. Yeah, it's against the policy of YouTube and other platforms that you cannot do anything on health or anything like that. Okay, I apologize. If you find somebody, you should find more of a medium. Okay, I will do that. Is my family my real family? Jeremiah and Samantha, divinely broken beautifully. Is her family her real family? Spirit says yes. Real, are you back? It says yes, honey. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna pick one more person. I'm gonna pick Stacy. Are you here? Stacy, post a yes or no question. If you could follow my directions by subscribing, or hitting the notification bell. Hi, Wendy Dawn, and liking and sharing. Then you will be the second person I'm choosing. Hi, Wendy Dawn. So go ahead and do that because I'm gonna get right into. Oh, you did? Okay, so real is first, and then you, Wendy Dawn. Okay, Stacy, let's do this real quick. And then I'm going to go right into real, and then I'm going to take a quick break and do Wendy Dawn. Glad to see you on here, girly. Alright, Stacy, write your yes or no question. Okay. I definitely was feeling like there is a lack of true love with you. I knew you were gonna ask a love question. So let's see. Jeremiah and Samantha. Stacy wants to know, will her love life get better soon? It's a yes, but I'm going to pull a card for you because I feel like there's something you need to change. Okay, are you hoping to get with somebody from your past, or are you looking for a new person? I need to know. So just put an X or new. X or new. Just write that word. I'm going to pull a card for you. Yeah. I knew this is what it was. You got somebody that you need to cut out. Yeah, you are. Here's the problem, though, Stacy. You're wanting things to work out with your ex. And this is a card you got. You are so stuck. Your energy is stuck because you're focusing on this past person who isn't the best match for you. I am unfiltered. I apologize for being so blunt. I also feel that you are very, very tied to this person. Oh, really? Hey, Benita. You're very, very tied to this person, which is a karmic relationship. Let me ask you this. Have you ever had a soulmate? A real soulmate? Yeah. Crystal Unfiltered, because I gotta tell y'all the truth. And the fact that I'm not just a tarot reader, no offense, tarot readers are great. But because I'm a psychic intuitive and I can feel the energy, I can read it. You feel like your ex was, so let's ask. Spirit, would it benefit Stacy to go back to her ex? Just give me one card. Should Stacy go back to her ex? See, even when you just came into the room and I read your name, I could feel what was attached to you. So I knew you were going to be asking a love question. And because I could feel that there's an energy that's crazy. That there's an energy that you're holding on to. Look what's crazy. Is that you do have the Eight of Swords energy, which is being stuck. The High Priestess is a psychic, which is me. So you're doing the best thing by asking me. But this is also telling you that this is your gut intuition. Alright? This is like, if you guys try it again, do you honestly think it's gonna work? Was there hurt in this relationship? I honestly feel like you are best moving so far, running. Don't walk, don't skip, as I say, or don't jog, or run. I do not think you should be with this person, but I also know that you are not there yet to end it. I know you're not there. You need one more round with this guy for you to finally see he's not right for you. So do I see that you guys will get back together? Yes, temporarily. All right? But we all have free will. So the fact that I'm seeing he's a karmic, not a soulmate, and the fact that you need one more time with him, I believe that. So I think you should do that. But like, I am hoping that either he realizes how great you are and then he like treats you good. That's what I mean about when I said temporarily, until you realize this guy is not changing. If you see change, that kind of takes away what I'm saying there, okay? If you see actual growth from your ex, it's going to be the only way you two are going to be equally yoked enough to be together. So, yes, you will get back. So, I'm giving you a full fucking reading. You will get back together. See how it goes. Write this down. I live by this. Do less talking in a relationship and do more observation. Observe your partner. Take note when he walks in the door coming home from work. Does he embrace you? Does he give you a kiss? Does he sit and ask, how was your day? Start notating. Be aware of everything. And then make a rational, practical, realistic decision about the man you choose to be with. Alright, that was a $20 question. Andrew, actually, Wendy Dawn, can you write in here for Andrew to be ready? I need to take a break right now. That was like, I have to kind of, Stacy, I wish you luck. Please come back and let me know. And you could come back anytime. I hope the best for you, but in the end, I know that whether you end up with the guy or not, you're going to have a new outlook on life. You're going to remember this reading, okay? And that you have to pour love into yourself. You have to fill your own cup before you can fill another person's, all right? So while doing this, just please do some growth of your own. Start loving yourself more, because that will give you the perception that you need, okay? All right, I will be right back. No, I didn't. I'm looking at it. I need a break really quick. You're welcome, Stacy. Please, though, tell your friends, share. I do private readings. I do questions online. Not a lot of people do what I do. There's a few that are really, really good. I'm going to take a quick break and then it's real. And then Wendy Dawn. Hey, my mods, can you please, throughout the reading, like as people are writing, can you please put like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of that good stuff? Not if there's like nobody watching, but like as people are coming in, if you could just do that. Okay, let me look for reels. You were on the phone. Oh, it's okay. Alright, give me a second, guys. Oh, Andrew, send me your question. I don't see it. Did you put it in the chat? Oh, why is Lee deciding not to talk to me after? After what? I need to change my shirt. Okay, I'm almost done, guys. I gotta run to the bathroom. Okay, real, just put I'm here. I'm going to start in 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Okay, you're here. Let me go look at your question one more time. I know I read it, but you know my cognitive. You guys, anybody that is watching that doesn't want to join the chat, that's totally fine. But if I am a new reader to you, a new psychic to you, go to my actual channel page and click on shorts, and I do, 0 to 3 minute short videos on funny crap, dating, relationships, mental health, all kinds of crap. And then I also do a bunch of, love readings and all of that good stuff. Okay? Thank you, Wendy Dawn. Can somebody can one of you, Wendy Dawn, can you put all, like, it's done. I'm doing just you two and then I'm done for the night. I'll come back tomorrow night or Saturday night. So if I could do that, I'm gonna go look for your question. Okay, so was that today? Okay, so was that today? Thank you. And please, if I'm doing a reading, just explain. I'm sorry, but I'm just too tired tonight to stay up late. Okay, guys, so I think I put that as, yep, the message. That's perfect. So I'm going to do real, then Wendy Dawn. That's it for tonight, and then I might be back tomorrow. If not, I really wanted to do a bunch of zodiac readings to post on YouTube tomorrow, so I might not get on until Saturday, but we'll see how I feel. And if I'm doing private readings, I can't get on at night if I have those scheduled. This was yesterday midday. Okay, so you get something that was blown out of proportion. I don't know why I can't get this put in my head. Hold on. Why is Lee, hey Marissa, why is Lee deciding not to talk to you since yesterday? Oh Lord. Hey girlie. I just wrote your brother that I just closed for the night, but I'll be back on tomorrow or Saturday. It all depends. I'm doing a lot of personal readings. I've been working like crazy, working on my channel. I wrote you twice and you never wrote me back. I wrote you twice, and when I write 2 times, I'm like, okay, I'll wait. I'll wait to hear from you. But there have been times that people haven't gotten my messages, so it's just one question that she has. Let me see how I feel, okay? I will text you. Let me see how I feel if I can do one more, alright? Is she willing to wait? Because it's Andrew, then Wendy Dawn, then her. If she's willing to wait, I'll do your mom's question. Just send me the question and send in the payment. And I'll do it tonight, so she doesn't have to wait. Okay. Sound good? Okay, perfect. I'm okay with doing 3 questions tonight. Total. 4 total. Plus I did a free one. Kinda. Alright. Why doesn't Lee... Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you for coming back into these YouTube question and answers. Real's question, Andrew's question is, why is Lee deciding not to talk to him? This happened midday yesterday. Because he wants to be heard and express how he feels, but she's kind of just shutting him out. Okay, we're starting at 6:57. Here we go. I'm going to the minute on everybody. Okay, why are you choosing not to talk to... Woo! That one wanted to... Well, that one wanted to come out, and then it's the 8 of Wands, which is communication. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, 57 to 07. Oh. Do you feel like she kind of is like... When she kind of has to... I don't want to say it in a rude way, like... hush you up, like when she doesn't want to hear how you feel, do you feel that she's like almost betraying you? Not betraying, that's a big word, but like this card is about like manipulation, betrayal, lying, cheating. I know she's not cheating. I know she's not lying. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. Thank you. I know Wendy Dawn watches my videos. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. So I want to know what this is to you, okay? I'm going to keep pulling cards, but it honestly feels like, wow, I listen to you, but when I want to say something, you just ignore me. That's what it feels like. That you kind of feel like she's making this choice not to. Look at this girl. She's got her phone in her hand. She easily can be texting you, calling you. And so I think that's what is bothering you, is that she's playing this silent game. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. I appreciate that. I put in a lot of, I'm talking like I've been working 12 hours a day. All right. I'm getting quicker at it, but when you have to upload to 2 platforms separately, it's a lot of work. So you feel like she made a decision to turn her back and not talk to you, when in reality, if this was turned around, you absolutely would respect her, you would listen to her. Oh, you feel like you're being punished. That, like, the Six of Pentacles is all about, like, being in balance, being grounded, being together, sharing thoughts, right? And it feels like she's not allowing you to do that. I do feel like you're kind of like thinking about the future, and if she continues to use this as her way of deflecting or whatever it is, like, you're not going to be that happy about it. Okay? So why though are you choosing this? That mostly is how Andrew feels. So Lee, why aren't you talking to him? Why are you choosing not to talk to Andrew? Yeah, like, she just showed me darkness, like walking into a room and shutting the light off. Like, I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. And I'm like, what? Let's see what cards came out. Okay, so this is specifically to her. Whatever, obviously it's about whatever got thrown out of proportion. Because right here, she's missing you, she's missing talking to you, but she's like putting her foot down of like, like, even though she misses you and wants to take that cup so bad, but look at her body language. She's like, you want to hand me a cup of love? Like, nope. Nope. Not going to happen. The death card. She doesn't want to deal with it. She just wants it. She wants to silence you. But why? What is the main reason? Geez, this is a lot of emotion. Okay. She's saying that sometimes you... These are her words, not mine. So the King of Wands can be 2 totally different guys, okay? One is that they are egocentric, that they only care about themselves, that they're just attracted to the person. And then the King of Wands can be somebody who is not the word emotional, but if they feel something, they want to let it out. To me, you almost get rejected. Does that make sense? When you want to be heard and you want to express how something made you feel, you almost feel like she rejects you. I can't see myself dealing with this long term. All I said was, can you remind me if I forget to get back to her on something? All you said was, can she remind me if I forget to get back to her on something? And that's too little to start a fight, you know what I mean? Because it shows that, I don't know what it was, hence why me feeling mentally checked out. So what is the Ace of Pentacles here for? Is like, it's kind of like you put out this investment of these year and a half, right? And you're always the King of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. What can I do for you? How can I help you? How can I be a good boyfriend to you? Right? And then when it's turned around on the other shoe or the other foot, she doesn't do that same thing to you. Right? So look at this energy. It's terrible. Like, she does not want to deal with any kind of emotions. She doesn't want to take any responsibility. But see, she's kind of, I don't know if she's playing a game or if this is real. She's like he knows, you know, my truth, and I think she thinks you are making her feel this way. Like, that you blew, who blew it out of the water? Because this is the Nine of Swords energy, which is like not being able to sleep, being upset by this, feeling burdened by this, and feeling rejected and heartbroken. I think that when you decide to mentally check out, I told her she took it the wrong way. She definitely did. But what I'm seeing, like, this right here does not equal this. So she definitely took something the wrong way. Because this was you trying to go to her to be able to express, vent, whatever. You literally, all you did was ask her if she could remind you if you forget to get back to her about something that is so minute. So it feels like you said, you know, can you remind me? And then that's when she decided, you know, she's going to ignore you. She's going to play the silent game. And I don't know, it's almost as if she, like, looks at you as, like, she can't see the growth. It's something about that. She said I was pointing fingers when I was relating, we have 1 minute, how she feels to an experience with her postponing plans. Oh. She said I don't like repeating myself. She said I was pointing fingers when I was relating how she feels to an experience with her postponing plans. Okay. I just feel like she's a hothead. Yeah, a hothead, childish, bratty. If she doesn't get things her way, it's like, okay, forget it, but trust me, that phone is in her hand. Give me one last card. The Queen of Wands, see, so she wants to battle. She wants to battle. And here's the thing, she knows that what gets to you is her not communicating effectively. That triggers you when she doesn't. I almost see it as like you're just trying to, like, talk about yourself for once, and you get shut down, and then it makes you not want to do it. Thank you, guys. But yeah, it'll pass. It'll pass. It's just right now she's in the wrong. I'll tell you that. She's gonna end up feeling. I think she'll wake up by tomorrow morning and be like, yeah, he didn't really deserve that. I wouldn't either. Nope. Yeah, just look. if she's gonna, I think the silent game is the worst game in the world. I think it is so uncomfortable. So anyways, okay, Windy Dawn, we're gonna start yours right now. I wouldn't either. I would mimic, mirror her actions right now. Like, and then at the end, if she gets mad, be like, what did you expect? I was just reiterating your energy. That's it. You didn't seem like you wanted to talk. I wasn't gonna beg, you know? Alright, Wendy Dawn, let me go look at your question, honey. You didn't send me your question. Do you want to post it on here? Thank you, Andrew, and I hope things get better. Girls that age, I'm telling you, they need more time. They need a little bit more time to get really mature. So do men. But, you know, how is Draper feeling towards our connection now that we are getting to know each other better? Love it. Marissa, please be ready for your mom to come on in 10 minutes exactly. Unless Windy Dawn extends hers. Okay, here we go. How is Draper? I didn't even see what you sent, Windy Dawn. So I don't know if you paid for an in-depth or an extended. Let me know. Okay, we're starting at 7:10. How is Draper? Draper, please come forward. How do you feel towards Windy Dawn? Okay, so 10 minutes. We will stop at 20 after. Draper, how do you feel towards your connection with Windy Dawn now that you guys are getting to know each other better? It's a great question. Is he like charming? He's like, I didn't know what I was missing. All this time knowing Windy Dawn, like at work and just casually, and like, I had no idea that this is what I was gonna get. Like, it was better than I ever dreamed. Oh my god, he's sweet. He likes you a lot. Yes, men have issues, and he's got to get over, you know, the ex and all of that crap. But he's a genuinely good person. So that means that I do feel he's mature, and I don't feel he is wanting that person back, okay? For sure. He ain't going back. He ain't going back this time. Okay, how do you feel? He looks at you as the Empress, which means he thinks you're absolutely stunning, Southern gentleman, and he treats you like you should be on a high pedestal, alright? And he wants you, he's like, I don't know if you've told him this, but that he knows that you have been highly disappointed in the past relationships, and that you haven't been able to trust someone in a very long time. And he wants to be Superman. He wants to make all of this sadness and disappointment in other men, something of a distant path. He just feels like very well-rounded. We have the Ace of Wands, so yes, he is wanting this to continue. He is extremely happy with the intimacy, but this is also that you guys went from coworkers, friends, to like actually pursuing your connection to see if you guys could work well in that dynamic. The Four of Swords, he thinks about you before he goes to bed and when he wakes up in the morning. And I always say, if you get a man to his last thought before he goes to bed and his first thought when he wakes up is you will know it. So I'm going to ask you this question, and I know I posted a shorts video, but oh my god, what was I going to say? Jesus. Oh, does he send you, like, the first text of the day? Because this is big for me. When you are newly dating somebody, the woman needs to just sit back, relax, look pretty, and go with the flow. The man needs to do all of the pursuing. So, one of my rules is for the man just needs to start it. Then you guys can, like, blow each other up all day long. But it's about the very first encounter. So if you want to know, you or anybody watching wants to know how much he or she likes you. He, in this sense of the word, or if you're a woman with a woman, how that woman pursues you. It's the pursuer, all right? So if he messages you, hey, beautiful, good morning, sunshine, whatever it may be, that shows exactly what I just said. That you are the first thing that he thinks of when he wakes up. He sends that first text so that you feel validated, you feel loved, and you don't feel crazy, and you don't feel confused. This takes the confusion out, you guys, right? If we're always like, oh, he hasn't written me in 3 days, so I wrote him and then he didn't respond, so then I wrote him again, you're doing things wrong. You better just, like, throw that fish back in, try with a new one, and do it the right freaking way. Alright? So I love that. That is exactly what I thought. Ooh, we have the Lovers card. This is like a deep, deep soul connection. It's different from a soulmate, but it's still a soulmate. And this is somebody that you could have spent lifetimes together with. This person makes you feel like you have been hanging out with him your whole life. Like, this is destiny, okay? How does he... So this is more like he's answering about, like, he wants to make sure that you know that you're wanted, you're needed, that he is invested, that he cares about you. So the main, you said, what does he feel about the relationship? Other than that, let's see. What are your feelings? We have 4 minutes. I think he knows how to take compliments. Though he doesn't take it badly, but he's always asking why I say what I say. That's so funny. What's his sign? You're an Aquarius. He's a Cancer, and he doesn't like compliments. Okay. See, look at what I just said. I'm sorry. I think Spirit just did this to, like, be funny. So we have the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, which is like ignoring somebody and going no contact. And then showing me the Sun card, which if the Sun was, you know, if he doesn't make that first text of the day, then what you're supposed to do is do nothing. So Jeremiah's just being funny here. Alright, with 3 minutes. Tell me, Draper, how you feel about Wendy Dawn and your connection. I mean, you've said a lot, you've done good, but anything else? I like his energy. It's great that he comes forward. Just very light energy. He's got swag. I can feel it. Okay. He's been heartbroken in the past. He's been cheated on, I think. I think that you guys both have, you know, a history, as we all do. And he's not looking for this. He goes, I think I found the woman to mend my heartbreak. Easygoing person. And he wants to be, he goes, and vice versa. Like, I want her to know she can open up to me about anything. Like, I want her to know that he has been cheated on. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Ooh. He is ready. Pedal to the metal. He wants this connection to quickly move forward. All right? It's passionate. It's giving like that this could, if you guys, you know, if you do the things the right way, let him pursue you. Because if he starts to change anything, you could be like, well, I didn't invest shit. I could walk away from this unwounded, okay? But it does show he wants to move forward quickly. And he feels like things have just, you guys just connected and like now we're here. But he doesn't want to go too fast. He wants it to, you know, he wants it to develop, but at the same time, feelings are starting to get involved, and this is all good. So, one more card today, that he is the one who usually gets left behind. Oh my god. See? So for a guy who has that feeling, that emotion, that mental note, will normally not do what he's doing with you, Wendy Dawn. Okay? So if he's the one that usually gets left behind, usually you have an insecurity, attachment style. So the fact that he is moving towards you at a good speed shows that, like, it's because it's you. It's because it's you. He wouldn't be like this with anybody else. So that, he goes, she makes me feel so good, and she makes me feel like I don't have to, like, put on a show. I don't have to have everything perfectly laid out. Like, we could just hang out, we could just talk, we can just snuggle, we can have, oh, I was gonna say that word, but we can be intimate, like, we can talk about anything. Like, we just have this easy connection, and we both are, I think, falling fast, but, you know, he doesn't want it to go so fast that it ends up screwing anything up, right? No shows needed to be put on. Exactly. Okay, it's time for your mom, Marissa, if you're in here. Otherwise, I will text you. I did see, I think, the question. One more card. Yeah. The King of Swords. He's in it to win it. The King of Swords, like, he wants to continue speaking to you. You're in his mind. The swords are all about, you know, what's in here. It's also about being blunt. So I honestly think that this is soon he's going to tell you something that you are like, what? You know what I mean? Like, something unexpected that he's going to say very directly. He's not passive aggressive. He's not playing no games. So he's going to be directly saying something, and you'll know it when he says it. You'll be like, I think that's what she was talking about. Okay, let me jump really quick and text Marissa. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, good, Wendy Dawn. Definitely let me know. Yeah, please, guys, just, I am getting more people in here. If you are gonna, you know, if you're a moderator, I do, it's gonna come out not nice, but I do expect you to just please interact with new clients. That is who needs to come to me so that your friend can become successful. So we want to get them to stay, listen, watch the readings, get a feel for me. okay? I need, like, when I'm in Tyler's chat, even though there's 1,000 people and you can hardly see what I say, I still am constantly writing, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, please like, share, and comment, okay? Things like that, please. Now, if nobody is writing, then it's okay, you don't need to. But if you see new people in here, start writing a couple of things. I would really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to do your question, Marissa, for your mom. And we're going to start right now. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. And this is the last question of the night. So Jeremiah and Samantha, thank you for all of the questions. This one is going to be for Evelyn. Evelyn's question is, has Angie gone to her reader to ask anything about her? So we're starting at 25. We'll end at 35. And then I'll be back on Friday or Saturday. I've just been crazy busy. I haven't had one day off. No has done anything new to her. Oh, has it? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me look at the thing again. Give me a second. Okay, okay. So it is, has Angie gone to her reader and done anything new to Evie? Right? Alright, Angie, please come forward. Show me the reader that she deals with, Spirit. And has Angie been to her reader? And has she done anything new to Evie? Okay, quite a bit of cards here. Alright, started at 26 instead of 25. We'll be down at 36. Okay. So, we got a lot of cards here. Okay, so it looks like there was a period of time where she didn't see the reader. I mean, this is the slowest moving card in the deck, but to her, if she missed 1 week, she would think it was a lot, okay? So don't really put too much on this card. It's just kind of slow. It's usually just like slow, the word slow, or has taken a lot of time. And the reason for that is she didn't really know what to ask next, what she wanted to ask her reader. And you're not asking what she asked about in the reading. You're asking if she has done something. If you say the word done anything new to your mom, then that means you think you're asking if she's done a spell. Because that's the only thing you can get done. You get what I'm saying? So if you're not really asking about, what is she asked about me, and you want to know if she's done anything, we'll just look into that. Okay? So, you are wanting nothing from her. Okay? We have the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Swords. And that means you want nothing to do with her, okay? That she knows that. So she goes to her reader and she goes, well, nothing has worked to make her come towards me, right? To want to be my friend again. To want to be, like, for us to be, reinstated as, like, not friends, but at least, like, neighbors. But because you have been manifesting her to stay away, like, her reader did pick up on that, that no, she doesn't want you back in your life. And it does show that she was the Queen of Swords in the reading. The Queen of Swords is definitely going to ask the reader to do something. That's what this would symbolize. Because the Queen of Swords, they call it the bitch card, right? You're very direct. You don't care what anybody thinks. Somebody could tell you this is a horrible idea, and they would be like, I don't care. It works for me, and I want this done. So what we want to see, thank you, Wendy Dawn, what we want to see is what, in fact, did she ask to be done to you, okay? And we have the moon, so that's even more why we need to check in, okay? So the moon, and then we've got the Tower to the Judgment, which means whatever they did do did not work. Let me pull cards on this moon. What is the moon spirit with what Angie asked her reader to do? And did the reader do it? First of all, let's find out. Whatever it is, did the reader do it? Did she pay the reader to do something, some kind of spell work? Yes. Yes. So let's find out what it is. Okay, so I'll kind of explain it like this. Okay, if she's a tarot reader, then, like, yeah, you could do spells, you know what I mean? But if you are not psychic, if you don't have psychic abilities, it's not going to work the same as if I was to do it, okay? Or a medium, like a really good medium, like the guy you guys go to. It's going to work differently, right? Because anybody can read tarot, and the fact that, where was I going with that? Anybody can read. My cognitive, you guys, I just missed exactly what I was saying. We was so mad across the street in the garage just walking. Her husband came over the other day to talk to us. My mom was nice to him. Oh, wow. Okay. What was I saying, you guys? I lost it. I'm going to see a neurologist soon. Okay. What is the moon? What did she ask to be done to Evelyn? What kind of a spell? She kind of calls you the mean girl. You affect her so much, it's crazy. She's like, I want her to not be a mean girl. I want her to not dislike me. I want her to like me. So this time, no negative. All right. Oh, I was saying that. Remember what I did for you guys? You could definitely do the exact same spell. I laid it all out for you. But if you are not a high priestess, a psychic, well, not a lot of people in the 6D. So let's just say you're in the 4D or the 5D. It's not going to do what you think it will do just because you're using the right things. You gotta get it done by a professional, period. Alright? So, she is hoping for, all she wants from you is time. She just wants for you to be somebody that she can go to talk to. She wants time from you. And you have the page and an ace. So the page, so she's really asking her reader, 0 to 10, like anywhere in between. The page is something small, she waves to me now, right? That's like a 1, 2, 3. When I'm outside and, we kind of are outside at the same time, like, the 4, 5, 6 would be that that you are receptive to her walking up to you to just be like, oh, what a beautiful day, that kind of thing. And then the 7, 8, 9, 10 is that she wants you guys to be full-blown friends, okay? So she's like, I'll take anything, anything. And then the last two cards are the 9 of Cups, where she's calling you the mean girl, to the Magician. She wants you to be like, yeah, you can sit with us. I don't know if your mom knows that movie. I'm sure everybody's seen Mean Girls, but if you haven't, Marissa, I'm sure she could explain it. Alright? Because the 9 of Cups is like, you are her wish fulfillment, but I look at this card as the Bachelorette, which is, if we're talking about in a friendship, it's the, no, I don't want you sitting down, so don't. So I'm going to do my body language to show you how much I dislike you, and how I'm not like all like this, where you could enter my space and my energy. No. But at the end of the day, it didn't work. Because I'm telling you, number one, you're not going to change your mind. And number two, I don't think the person she goes to is as excelled as some people, like myself. Okay, guys, that was it. I gotta get off. I adore you. Yeah, I will let you guys know when I do go online. I was trying to post a video today and it didn't work. I accidentally posted it on my community page or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll definitely let you know. You know, sometimes I am about to go online, and then if somebody's like, hey, I want a reading, readings come first. This is my secondary type of thing. You know what I mean? Alright, I love you guys. Thank you, Wendy Dawn. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, Real, Andrew, and anybody else who just watched. Like, I appreciate you so much. And everybody come back again. Thank you. Subscribe, you guys. I have a lot of fun videos. Go to my shorts. You're going to see that I am somebody that is relatable. I'm funny. I think I'm funny. And I have a lot of dating tips. I have a lot of readings, etc. And I go live. Email me if you want to book a reading with me, and ask what my special is. Good night, guys.